You guys, I don't know if I could be much more excited than I am right now. Yes, I'm holding a spooky mug. Yes, I'm wearing a Halloween Town shirt. Yes, there are spooky things around me. No, it is not Halloween. But I'm so excited because I'm going to be hosting a readathon. Hello everyone, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Keisha. I'm so glad that you're here because clearly by the thumbnail, by all the spooky things, you can see that I'm going to be hosting Boookathon, which is going to be a spooky middle grade readathon that I'm hosting with my friend Ashley from the Bent Biblios podcast. I will leave all of her information linked down below. I'm so excited about this. This video is probably going to be like a big spaz fest because I have been wanting to host a spooky middle grade readathon for so long, and it took Ashley asking me if I wanted to host a readathon this summer to say like, oh my gosh, it is time. So for those of you who have been around for a while, you will know that spooky middle grade is kind of my thing. So I'm so excited that I get to host this spooky middle grade readathon with Ashley. It is going to be from May 1st through the 7th. And the reason that we picked those dates are, one, we wanted to do a readathon this summer, and two, April 30th and May 1st is kind of like the halfway point to Halloween. So what better time to start a spooky middle grade readathon? I have so many details to share with you today as far as reading prompts, photo prompts. We're going to be doing a giveaway. We've also got some reading sprints planned as well as a group read and a live show. So we've got so much fun jam-packed into this week. So let's just go ahead and get started, and I will tell you a little bit more about Boookathon. First, let's start with the reading prompts. So we didn't want to overwhelm anybody with tons and tons of prompts. We know that everybody is not capable of reading tons of books in a week. Sometimes we are not capable of reading tons of books in a week. So we decided to narrow down the prompts to just 3. So you can still overlap on your books and read just one book if you like. We tried to make the prompts very broad so you could do that if you like and still fit into the spooky middle grade book category. I am also going to go ahead and let you guys know my TBR for Boookathon while we're here, just because I am going to include it in a later TBR, but I wanted to just go ahead and put it all here. And I also will link down some spooky book recommendation videos that I have done in the past so you guys can get recommendations if you are going to participate. The first prompt is to read a book with something on the cover that scares you. I thought this was a really cool prompt. Ashley came up with this and I was like, girl, that is perfect. So I think this is a really interesting one because I feel like it's going to be interesting to see what scared different people. So for this one, I'm actually going to be reading a book that I can't show you right now. So I'll pop a picture up on the screen, and that is going to be The Clackety by Laura Simpf. I'm really excited about this one because the author is so kindly sending me an advanced reader copy to review before it releases in June. So I wanted to go ahead and throw that on my TBR here as well. I don't want to go into too much detail about each of these books because we'll be here all day, but I would just say that The Clackety is reminiscent of Doll Bones, and it is a deliciously eerie middle grade novel that tells the story of a girl who must enter a world of ghosts, witches, and monsters to play a game with deadly consequences and rescue her aunt. I just realized that I didn't say what about The Clackety on the cover scares me. So it's actually not on the front cover, so I'll pop up a picture of the back cover here. But there are a couple things here that scare me. One is spiders. Now, I don't have a phobia of spiders, but I don't like spiders. So I added 2 things. So the second thing is, you guys know that I do not like creepy eyes or creepy smiles. I talk about it all the time with Small Spaces, like just the visualizations that I get, and with Ghost Girl, the things that I visualized, and then the eyes on the cover. So I don't like the thought of people watching me or like smiling creepily and like just being a creepy person looking at me. Like, I don't know. So that is why I chose The Clackety for this particular prompt. The next prompt is to read a book with a creepy word in the title, which should be fairly easy for finding a spooky middle grade. I do have a couple of options for this one, and just know that this might change come time for the readathon to start because I'm a mood reader. But one that I'm interested in is The Ghouls of Howlfair by Nick Tomlinson. This is about a girl named Molly who starts to suspect that the legends of Howlfair are starting to come true. But when her mother forbids her to do any further research on this, she ends up teaming up with some friends, and they become monster hunters, and they're trying to save their town. Obviously, the word here that would be considered spooky or creepy is going to be ghoul. I think howl could also probably work for that. And then my other option is to read The Boy, the Boat, and the Beast by Samantha M. Clark. And I picked this one up because one, it's a little bit shorter, and I feel like I need short books for a readathon. Two, I just recently noticed that this is not wood, but there's something with a creepy eye on the cover here, and this could count for 2 prompts for me, I'm just saying. But the word here that I would be using is beast, and I believe this is more of like a survival novel, but it's also a little bit of an eerie mystery. It says, the boy woke up alone on the beach, just the looming trees and wrenching tide for company. The boy woke up afraid, his memory gone. A thin path of sand his only possibility. He would have to journey far to find answers to find his home. But I knew when he discovered the truth, his fear would devour him. I watched and I waited. So this sounds super creepy. Obviously, I had to add this to my list. And the last prompt is going to be read a book with illustrations or mixed media. And for that one, I chose The Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls by Claire Legrand. Now, you can use a book that is a graphic novel, you can use a book that has illustrations, you can use a book that is written in letters, or anything that would be considered mixed media. I chose this one because it does have illustrations throughout, and I didn't get to this one for middle grade March, so I wanted to make sure to pick it up for this readathon because I feel like it's going to be really good. It follows Victoria and Lawrence, who are kind of this unlikely friend duo. Victoria likes everything to be perfect, and Lawrence doesn't quite fit that mold for her, but they become friends nonetheless, and then Lawrence goes missing. So when Victoria tries to look for Lawrence, she finds out that all these other kids have gone missing too, and all roads seem to lead to the Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls, where the kids who go there come out prettier, smarter, or they don't come out at all. Now, we are also going to be doing a group read, which I'm so excited about because I'm going to be doing a live show on my channel for the first time, which I'm kind of nervous about, but I think it's going to be fun and you guys will be along with me for the ride. So we are going to be reading Strange Star by Emma Carroll if you would like to read along with us, and our live show will be Sunday, May 8th, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So Strange Star was chosen. Honestly, Ashley was like, what do you want to read for the group read? And I was going to throw out a few ideas, and I figured she'd like tell me which one. So the first one that I said was Strange Star by Emma Carroll, and I'm like, I just read Letters from the Lighthouse by her. It was a historical fiction. I really loved it. So she read what this one was about, and she was like, Keisha, you had me at Frankenstein. So this is a super easy group read pick for us. It is a gothic historical thriller with dual timelines, and it's inspired by the creation of Frankenstein. So that's all you need to know about it. I mean, you can look up the synopsis if you want, but it sounds so good. I think it's going to have lots of really cool elements in it, and I'm really excited to read it with Ashley and with all of you who are going to participate as well. Now, please know that the group read is optional, but we just kind of wanted to throw this in there for something fun. We all love to buddy read, and so we thought it would be fun to buddy read with you guys and then do a live show so we could discuss the book as well. But please know that you are not obligated to read Strange Star if it is not something that you feel like you'd be interested in, but it's there for you if you'd like to join in. We are also going to be hosting reading sprints over on both of our Instagrams throughout the week as well. So on Wednesday, May 4th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will have some short reading sprints over on the Bent Biblios podcast Instagram with Ashley. And this one's just going to be about an hour long. And then on Friday, May 6th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will have about 2-hour-long reading sprints over on A Book Like You, which is my Instagram page. So we are really excited to be doing reading sprints with you guys as well. I know that for me, whenever you do a readathon or just want to read in general, sometimes it helps to have friends sprinting with you and then also have breaks where you can kind of take a breather. So we're really excited to be able to host sprints as well. Lastly, we are also going to be having photo prompts over on Instagram if you'd like to participate. Again, we don't want to overwhelm you. This is not required to participate in our readathon, but it's just a little added bonus. So the photo prompts, we only have 2, and you can post these anytime throughout the week through the 1st through the 7th. The first is going to be to post a photo of your Boookathon TBR, and the second is going to be to post a photo of your favorite spooky things. So this can be like your favorite movies, books, mugs, anything spooky, like any of the things on the bookshelf behind me, maybe your favorite spooky treat or your favorite spooky drink, whatever you consider to be a favorite spooky thing of yours, that would fall into this prompt. Now, if you choose to participate in the photo prompts, I would encourage you to use the hashtags for each prompt that we have listed on kind of the announcements for all of this. The one for posting a photo of your Boookathon TBR is hashtag Boookathon TBR 2022. And then also for post a photo of your favorite spooky things, you use Boookathon Spooky Faves 2022. Also, tag me and tag Ashley, tag us over on Instagram. And the reason we're telling you to do this is because we are going to do a giveaway. So for each post, you will earn 1 entry to win a spooky middle grade book off of your Amazon wish list. This is only going to be open to the US and Canada for this time around, but we are so excited to be able to offer this giveaway. So this is your chance to kind of get in on the fun and also have a chance to win a spooky middle grade book. If you have any questions about the Readathon, please feel free to leave a comment down below and ask, because this is a lot of information, so I very well could have left something out, but I'm very excited to be hosting this with Ashley. She is such an incredible person. If you don't follow Ashley and Tegan over on the Bit Biblios podcast on Instagram, you definitely should. They chat with so many awesome authors over there. I mean, and they're authors that you guys would know. It's not like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. They have some really incredible authors that they chat with just about every weekend, and so I would highly encourage you to check out the Bit Biblios podcast. Those girls are amazing. As far as the Readathon goes, if you decide to participate, we ask that you please use the hashtag Boookathon 2022 so that we can see all of your posts here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. If you decide to create a TBR or vlog or do anything else, we would love to see your videos also, so make sure to let us know and share those with us. And if you post, again, anything on Instagram, let us know. We're going to have the posts like in a post on Instagram so you kind of know all the information, but we will also have Instagram story posts, and we will also have one that has a TBR slide so you can include your TBR and share that and tag us as well. Again, I'm just so excited to be able to host this Readathon. It's halfway to Halloween, almost, and so it's time to celebrate with some spooky middle grade books. If you haven't checked out spooky middle grade books yet, what are you waiting on? They are some of the most incredible books, and some of them I've found even have some of the best life lessons. Let me know down in the comments if you are looking forward to participating in Boookathon this year, and thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.